Ho! What is good, everybody? I'm your host, Mojo, and today we are going to go to a place that is very near and dear to my heart, and that is the Center for Puppetry Arts in Midtown Atlanta. Let's go check out their Halloween show, The Ghastly Dreadfuls. Come on, let's check it out. Ooh, look at that. Man, I love that Halloween decoration they have up. There it is, Center for Puppetry Arts right here in beautiful Atlanta. This has got to be one of the most unique performing venues in the country, if not the world. I've never heard of another venue that specializes in puppetry theater. So as we make our way up the walkway, I'll take you a little trip down memory lane. The first time Mojo came to the CPA, I was in the 3rd grade, and we queued up on this exact same ramp. And I thought, why do they have this? They have it specifically so that schools can come out, get organized, get right, and they don't have a bunch of little kids running wild in the lobby, getting into things before they come in to see a show or tour the Puppetry Museum. So, hats off there. It's always a fun little trip down memory lane coming through. Now, as we go in, one of my favorite things they hit you right from the start is Big Bird's Nest. Ooh, there it is. Right there on Sesame Street. Yeah, it's always fun. I took pictures there when I was younger, and shoot, I'll be honest, I took pictures there with my daughter about a year ago, and it's just a fun little whimsical thing. So as we move inside, interior, there's a bunch of several theaters, but something you're going to really want to check out is the Worlds of Puppetry Art Music, or the Worlds of Puppetry Gallery, which is right here in the atrium. They've got everything from Muppets, Sesame Street. They got Tom Servo and Crow from Mystery Science Theater 3000. And they've got all sorts of puppets from all over the world. They've got, Japanese shadow puppets and, a bunch of different other kinds that I'm blanking on right now. They've got, Madam from the, I want to say the Tracy Ullman. No, not the Tracy Ullman show. The Lawrence Welk show. Maybe one of them old shows from like the 1960s. But they got a lot of stuff, and most of their stuff is catered towards children, but they do have about 20 to 25% of their programming for adults, which is why you see a bunch of adults milling around here. And there it is, the Ghastly Dreadfuls. That's what we're here to see. And I always like an adult show because, one, for the longest time, I did not have a child. I did not have a good reason to go to a kid's puppet show, but now I got an excuse. My daughter is not old enough to tell me she's not into this yet. So I've just got a free pass. I show up as a 30-plus-year-old man and say, yes, please give me a ticket to this puppet show, sir. It's not weird. Look, I have a baby. Alright, so we make our way into the theater, and I really love this set. It's very dynamic. They use the whole space. It's pretty intimate, especially if you're in the front seat. You're seeing, everything. You can see the wires and everything. You're right up in it. So it's a nice setting. I personally prefer to be around 4 to 8 rows deep. That allows it down. I just feel like there's more of a magic. I don't see all the nuts and bolts from that sort of distance. Which, here we are, towards the top end right here. As you can see, it's still a great view of the stage. And I want to draw your attention to the theremin. That's right, a theremin. And they play that in the show, and I love it. It's, to this day, the only time I've seen a theremin in concert. And it's great. They have a bunch of different instruments they're playing, so it's not strictly a puppet show. They're dancing around, they're playing songs. As you can see, the whole place is lit up real well. Had this nice crew person, took a picture of me hanging out. You can see all the gorgeous background of the show. And here we are. I walked out. I hated the audio to this, so I'm just going to talk over myself talking. I apologize if it's jarring, but basically I came out saying they crushed it. The encore was great, as always. A personal favorite of mine, without spoiling any of the show, they do right before intermission every year, they do La Danse Macabre. And they dance through the graveyard, and it's just an awesome sight. So it was a great experience. I had a great time. Can't recommend it enough. Well, they have turned the lights out on me here at the Center of Puppetry Arts, but it was an awesome show. Really enjoyed it this year, and yeah, can't wait to come back next year. I'm Mojo, and yeah, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. See you next time.